Hey Buffs, I'm Hayden Shadid. Let's take a look at what's happening this week in Boulder. Dry conditions are already impacting communities across the Front Range, and Boulder could be next. While the city has not declared a drought emergency, officials say they're waiting until May to see if April snowfall improves conditions. Nearby, Erie has already declared a drought emergency, asking residents to stop using sprinklers altogether. And in Denver, a Stage 1 drought limits outdoor watering to just 2 days a week. With snowpack at historic lows, officials say conserving water now could be critical heading into summer. Over the weekend, the city hit a high of 89 degrees, setting a new record for the hottest March day in Boulder history. The heat stretched over several days, making it one of the longest runs of 80-degree weather this early in the year. And while it may have felt like summer, it comes with concerns, including dry conditions, increased fire risk, and very little moisture. A shift in the weather is expected later this week with cooler temperatures and a chance for some moisture, but for now, it's leaving a lot of people wondering, is this just a warm streak or a sign of what's ahead? That warm, dry weather is impacting Colorado's ski season. Several ski resorts across the state are closing earlier than usual, with some already shutting down in late March due to a lack of snow and warm temperatures. Typically, many resorts stay open into April or even May, but this year dry conditions are forcing some to end their season weeks ahead of schedule. With snowpack well below average, conditions on the mountain have deteriorated quickly, limiting terrain and shortening the season for skiers and snowboarders. For local businesses that rely on spring tourism, that could mean a drop in visitors during what's usually a busy time. Officials say the same dry conditions driving drought concerns are also behind these early closures. And unless more snow arrives soon, the season could end even earlier than expected at some resorts. But the drought isn't going to last forever. Meteorologists said the state of Colorado might be in for a major turnaround. We are expecting a super El Nino next winter season that could help our lack of snowpack. Relief is on the way, just not as soon as we may have hoped. Traveling on Colorado's highways may soon have a different look. Drivers will want to check their speedometers with these new changes. More on this with NewsTeam reporter Thomas Hinton.
Highway 119, or Colorado's perfect 45-degree angle diagonal highway, is the main road for many commuters who work in Boulder. But 3 months ago, speed cameras began racking up tickets for the Colorado Department of Transportation.
I'm fine with it. I drive that road every day back and forth to work. And people just drive fast down it, faster than I think they should.
Over $700,000 in fines were issued because of these cameras. Some motorists are unhappy with the $75 fines that they're issuing for anything over 5 miles per hour over the speed limit. Other motorists are happy with the change, citing a reduction in speeding, car crashes, and work zone fatalities.
Work zone crashes caused over 550 injuries in 2025 in Colorado. This led to these cameras being centered around these work zones to protect construction workers who work on the roadsides of these busy roads. Cyclists as well have faced danger from speeding motorists on this road.
Well, it is a very popular cycling route. Soon we don't have to worry so much about it because we got a bike path being built right down the middle, which would be great. It's not an expressway, so I don't think it should be a 75-mile-an-hour road.
The Colorado Speed Enforcement Program cameras are being expanded to I-25 between Meade and Berthoud. Fines will begin to be issued this coming Wednesday. So if you're driving on I-25 towards Berthoud or in the diagonal, make sure to slow down to avoid that ticket.
Those new cameras are part of a push to keep drivers safe as Colorado cracks down on distracted driving. The hands-free law passed in 2025 makes it illegal to hold your phone while driving, meaning no texting or scrolling, and drivers must use hands-free options. But even with those limits, we still rely heavily on technology every day, and that's showing up on campus too. Access to ChatGPT for students is now pushed back until at least August 14th, 2026. The university says the delay comes after faculty raised concerns about its impact on learning, including academic integrity and privacy. Faculty and staff will still get access March 31st as planned. The delay gives CU more time to figure out its approach, but it also raises a bigger question. How much should we really be relying on AI in our everyday lives? New restaurants are coming to Boulder this spring, adding even more options to the city's growing food scene. One of the most anticipated is Odd Rabbit, from the team behind a Michelin-recognized restaurant. The new 3,500 square foot space will seat about 90 people inside, along with 10-seat chef's counter and a 40-person patio. The menu will focus heavily on sushi, with options like hamachi, uni, and spicy tuna, alongside hand rolls and dishes like salmon sashimi. But the menu won't stop there, with items like ramen, braised pork shoulder, and Wagyu steak also are expected. Odd Rabbit is just one of several new restaurants opening this spring, giving people a lot more to look forward to in the expanding dining scene around Boulder. That's all for this edition of NewsTeam Boulder. Be sure to tune in every Monday and Friday at 4 p.m. for the latest from CU. I'm Hayden Shadid, and thanks for watching.